I definitely can say that now that I've been working here, I've understood more of what a team/family environment is at a workplace. I've always heard about that it existed, and like I thought I had it before in other environments that I was in, but I can say for sure I don't think I have. And what's even more impressive is like just how big this firm is, because it's easier to have a work family when the firm is small, or anywhere you work at is like 10 people, 15 people. We're like at 100 people in office over, and we also have like people that don't work here and that we still talk to every day, even though they're not on site. So I guess one big thing is that it taught me that you really could have a work family, and people that you put first, they put you first, and it's not for any selfish motive or gain. It's just because we really like each other. So at the other firm and other firms, not all of them, but a good amount of them that I was at, everything was very work-centered, meaning, yes, anywhere you work at, you got to get your job done. That's an obvious given, but that's all that mattered to them. It was like, do your work, and if you do your work, no one really talks to you. No one tells you good job, just kind of, yeah, do what you're expected, do what you're paid to do, and then when you don't do so well, or you run into, a stumble or something like that, that's when they start talking to you. So basically, the only time they really would confront you is when something went wrong, not when something went right. Here's, from my experience so far, completely different. You are recognized, you are awarded, rewarded for any little thing you do, even things that you might deem insignificant, or things that, oh, that was so easy, why am I being, recognized for this? But they see every little thing here. They have a good layout of managers, partners that look out for everybody, and they manage their groups well. So it's nice to do your job, do well, and not only get recognized and the shout outs and the accomplishments that we always do every 2 weeks or so. But on top of that, there's always room to grow. And that to me is the important thing. So it's like the big difference, like I guess to answer your question, is culturally is the prior firms, a good amount that I was at before, didn't really have a culture. It was just like, here's your money, you do what you got to do, and then just don't say anything. Here it's like, no, not only do we like you as a worker, we like you as a person. And that's why they're very picky hiring here. I can see that now. So they want that culture fit. So it's cool. It wouldn't really apply to anyone that works here, because everyone that works here kind of knows what this firm's about. But I guess friends and family that, because this firm is very active on social media. So there's friends and family that they're not, scrutinizing anything, but they're genuinely curious when they see how happy everyone is on the firm accounts. And they're like, they're asking me, you guys like paid actors, or are you guys actually that happy, And I'm like, no, I mean, for the most part, like everyone seems pretty happy there, because you're not forced to work here either, right? If you don't like it here, you could leave. But a lot of people do stay, and we're a growing company. So a lot of people just do want to work here. There's suggestions, there's recommendations of people that work here to their family, to their significant other, and I see them that they start working here too. And it's just like literally the notion of a very cliche, like one big happy family. So I guess that would be it. It's like, are we really as happy as we seem? I can't speak for everyone, obviously. But from who I talk to and what I see, and then for what I feel being here, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty content. I think a lot of it comes with the organizational plan of the firm. It is definitely the only firm I know where there is way more non-attorneys than attorneys here. I think in the Miami office we're about 10 attorneys. So that means we got like about 90 or more non-attorneys. So to any lawyer that hears that doesn't work here, that probably scares them. They're probably like, what's going on there? That's not a common thing. But there's a method to the madness, and the more I'm here, the more I see it. Everyone has a role. Everyone has an assignment. It doesn't mean that's going to be your role and assignment your whole time here. Like, it's not going to be what you do here forever. But as long as you prove that you're capable of what you're doing and what you're assigned, then you have room for growth. So everything being in a certain compartment of what everyone does and has to do, obviously we run into mistakes, but it puts you in a path of having the caseload that we have and running into as mistakes as little as possible. So I think that's why, because people see that I could start somewhere here and be, I don't know, bottom tier of somebody's head, and then they can end up being a manager one day. So that's why people want to work here, because they probably hear the stories of like, yeah, I was just, like filing papers when I first got here, and now I'm a manager of this section. And it's like, how did that happen? It's like, do your job and be loyal. And sometimes, or more often than not here, they'll be loyal back to you.